Texas head coach Tony Benford and student athletes Eric Katenda and J. Michael Reese. At this time, Coach Benford, an opening statement, please.
Okay, first of all, I want to give Ray and his group credit. Ray's done a great job, late with his team. They've played really well. I think coming to the game, they won 4 out of their 5 games and had some guys, their size they're really, really good. Rebounding team. They got guys that can score in the paint, and we knew that was going to be a challenge going in, especially if Jeremy Combs was not going to be at full strength or be able to play. And with Jeremy not being able to play, that really hurt us a lot. You look at the rebounding, numbers, and we knew that was going to be the number one challenge. Is 42 to 24 on the glass, and Jeremy's a double guy, averaged 12, almost 13 rebounds in league play, and so he's kind of our hardest tool of our team. And with him not being there, that was tough, but I thought our guys fought hard to battle and stay in the game, try to get back in the game late. Just didn't fall, wouldn't fall in the day late. The basket, couldn't score late. But I give them credit with their defense, and they made shots. They made a lot of big shots. Justin Johnson's really hurt us inside, but I give those guys credit.
Questions for our student athletes?
Eric, it seemed like you really tried to kind of to step forward and fill the void with Jeremy out. Did you kind of come with a purpose today to try to make up for his absence?
We all showed up trying to win today. So, we all showed up trying to play hard. Of course, I knew that I would need to do a little more knowing that Jeremy was out, but with the whole team showed up trying to win today.
Yes.
Reese, it seemed like you guys, the key point in the game was they go on the 16-2 run early in the first half. What happened during that run to help them kind of get away from you a little bit?
We let them get a couple offensive rebounds, and they scored off of them. Just not getting stops when we needed to.
Did the free throw line kind of hurt you guys a little bit today? I think you guys went 3 for 8, or at least missed quite a few of them there. Did that kind of come back to bite you a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely did. That and the rebounding.
Was it just hard to kind of to make up for the loss of Combs in a game like this?
Yeah, and like Coach said, plus their size, and they shot long shots, long rebounds. They had some long rebounds, and just their size inside.
Eric, you guys came into the season with some expectations to make a big step forward. Why do you think it didn't work out this year for you guys to be as good as you thought you might be?
We have 8 newcomers on the team, and it's just tough to get the whole chemistry going in just 1 year. So all these guys just got to get together, all continue to work together. The chemistry will come, the experience will come, and a lot of these guys were also very, very young, and they need to. They need to have that discipline that they didn't have last year in high school. A lot of these guys I played today were just in high school last year, and you asking them to put them, we putting them in a tough situation. So it'll come with time. They just need time to develop.
Coach, you just talk a little bit about what Eric gave you to kind of help him.
Eric. Some of you guys around know his stories. Eric's been through a lot. Transferred from Notre Dame, and before he went to Notre Dame, had an injury. He's obviously he's overcome a lot of adversity. When you play with one eye, I coached another kid when I was at Marquette, Chris Otule. He also played with one eye, and that's difficult, and it's a testament to the character that he has. And at Notre Dame, he didn't play a whole lot, but when he was looking to change, we recruited him when I was at Marquette, and remembered the ability that he had before the injury. But I thought he did a great job. I thought when he finally got healthy, he started playing really well in conference play for us, and thought he brought some maturity to our team and some leadership. And we'll be missed, and we'll miss him, and he'll have a chance to, I think, He's going to go back home to Paris. He'll be able to play overseas, next year.
Say a lot about your team, the way you guys fought back late in the game like that.
Yeah, when you have 5 freshmen, 8 new guys, it's tough. And then we had to dismiss one of our best players, kid, early on in the year, and that's always difficult, And so it was a guy that had experience that could have helped us, but we those young guys thought, as the season went on, we played some quality games, especially at home. We were not very good on the road, but when you got a guy like Jeremy Combs, who's the hardest soul of our program, there's a lot to build on. A lot of positives there when you got a guy like that. His ability, and I just told the young guys if they can step up and make the progress and make the improvement that he made from his freshman sophomore year, that we'll have a chance to have a good team next year.
You talked a lot at the beginning of the season about potentially this team making a big step forward. Didn't quite get there. Why do you think it didn't work?
Well, you know, when you have new guys, I mean, that's always tough, you know, and you know, developing your chemistry. And even when you add Jermichael Reese, even though he's played, you know, he's a quality player, played at Texas A&M and highly recruited, but he sat out a year and a half. And that's tough, that transition a lot of times. When you sit out a year and a half, just kind of, you know, I thought early on he was pressing a little bit, but, you know, but again, you know, when you have inexperienced team, sometimes that's very difficult. We only had one guy returning that played over 20 minutes last year, and that's Jeremy Combs. And so that's, I think that early on when you play in those games early, when you have experience, you can win some of those games that we lost, you know. So, but I thought those guys continued to fight, and they were coachable, and, you know, I think they'll continue to get better.
Yeah, Coach, Athletic Director said at the beginning of the year that he was hoping you guys would take a step forward.
Yeah.
Do you anticipate being back to help these guys, you know, maybe take another step forward next year?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, we'll see. I feel good about where we're at. We got good young players. We got an all-conference player coming back. We got Keith Frazier, McDonald's All-American, sitting out. We got Ryan Warwick sitting out, another quality transfer. We have some good players in the program, and they got to continue to get better. You know, so we feel good about where the program's at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Coach, thank you.
All right, thanks.